Paladins enters closed beta, Blade and Soul announces its official release date. All that and more, I'm Zach Sharps, and this is Free to Play Weekly. First up in the news this week, a sizable update will be coming to My.com's free-to-play MMO Skyforge very soon, and it introduces 100 vs 100 Pantheon Wars. Yes, you heard me right, 100 vs 100. These Pantheon Wars will be done via PvE and PvP showdowns and feature a Pantheon War tournament which pits Pantheons against each other across seasons with unannounced real-world prizes. The update is set to launch on December the 2nd, and likely you'll need 4 Titan X's and SLI to run these wars if Skyforge's current PvP performance is anything of note. You guys ask for it often, so thankfully Nexon and IMC Games gave us some good info regarding Tree of Savior. With the open beta launching next month, it will be bringing a staggering 53 playable classes, which is an increase over the already impressive 44 classes that have been available in previous testing phases. The news of the increase comes from Steparu, and Tree of Savior is intending on hitting this 53 classes mark with up to 7 class ranks for open beta. If you don't already know, Tree of Savior is what many call the spiritual successor to Ragnarok Online, and it will be free to play. Personally, I'm hyped for the open beta, played it in closed beta, and I had a good bit of fun. Just hope they added in the ability to change key bindings, which oddly wasn't present in the very early beta that I played. Are you hyped for Tree of Savior? Leave me a comment down below. Those of you MOBA-tastic folks out there will be happy to hear that Hi-Rez Studios have revealed a new patch for its free-to-play Smite, featuring an all-new god called Chiron, the Great Teacher. He features a support hunter role skill set, which includes a healing passive, as well as an ultimate in which he transforms into a constellation and fires 3 long-distance shots that can even go through walls. This patch also brings a beta version of the new Clash map and a variety of new god skins. Smite tends to be a game that I fall back on from time to time. Hi-Rez just does a great job of keeping it updated, and I love the theme. What's your favorite god? Speaking of Hi-Rez Studios, the highly anticipated free-to-play team-based first-person shooter Paladins started its first phase of closed beta this week. Paladins features an interesting CCG-based progression system that gives players the ability to amplify their abilities with said cards. The first phase of closed beta will have limited playing hours, but Hi-Rez has stated that they wish to move to a 24-hour testing period as soon as possible. Want to hop into the beta? Guaranteed access is of course available to those that purchase a Founders Pack for a whopping $20 US. And if you were curious about the title, we happen to have a first look up on the channel for it. Go check it out. Already finished with all of the Awakening content within the free-to-play action RPG favorite Path of Exile? Well, Grinding Gear Games has another expansion, which will be ready for you soon. The newly revealed expansion titled Ascendancy will release in early 2016 and bring some brand new elements of PvE gameplay into the mix. Featuring new traps and puzzles for players to work their way through, a new system which will randomize the layout of the new area Lord's Labyrinth every single time you delve into it. New skills, new enchantments, 19 new Ascendancy classes with their own skill trees, as if the original skill tree wasn't large enough, and also new weapons and divination cards. Once again, if you didn't just picture your real life fade away into Grinding Gear Games action RPG, the expansion is set to hit early 2016. That said, it's time for the question of the week. Last week on the show, I asked what is the oldest MMO you still play? A user by the name of UV8Tion stated the following: probably not heard of the game, but S4 League is one of my first PC games. I started when I was a wee lad at the age of 8. I've been playing since Season 2. That's a long time. The game was the first game that really showed me how fun PC games could be. Before then, I was a PS2 guy. I enjoy playing it even to this day because it takes a lot of skill, fast reflexes, and it has pretty cool gear/items. It isn't pay to win, and all my friends still play it. Overall, great game. Thanks for your guys' responses, and if you guys want your comment possibly featured in next week's episode, make sure to leave a comment down below. This week's question is, what is the absolute worst free-to-play model you have ever encountered, and why is it so bad? For me, most of my early MMOs had pretty bad item models when compared to today's MMOs, Silk Road Online, Night Online, and RuneScape, each of which bad for their own reasons back then. Now though, RuneScape has cleared up things at least, just took them a long while. Curious what games you guys throw out there. Last up in the news this week, get your calendars out, call your bosses for some days off. NCSoft has announced that the highly anticipated free-to-play martial arts MMO Blade and Soul will officially release in North America and Europe on January the 19th. If you already own a Founders Pack, that date changes to January the 15th, and you can start reserving your character name on January the 11th. Blade and Soul will launch with 7 classes, 30 dungeons, a level cap of 45, and the much anticipated 1v1 skill-based arena. Despite my gripes with the majorly delayed release of the game and the fact that I don't care much for its story, I'm hyped to play a Blade Master again, this time with good ping and to test my luck in the 1v1 ladders. Speaking of testing your luck, make sure to head on over to MMOBomb.com's giveaways page, bookmark the page, check it daily, and follow us on all the social medias to ensure that you never miss breaking news regarding the free-to-play space. As for myself, signing out until next week's show, my name is Zach Sharps, and I'll catch you guys next time.